All right. No, now they can. I just turned it back on. I had it. I. Right. No, I had it on. I had it off while when I put the waiting screen up, it so that when there's stuff going on my side, they can't hear it. There we go. Calm. Right. And actually, I need to find mine. Everyone calm down, okay? You can. No, you totally can. I fully suggest that you watch yourself. No. I had I apologize again, everyone. I had the sound muted so you didn't hear me and Jess singing Jukebox Hero. Yes, you have to mute it on your other side. You can watch yourself. Twice. Ellie, keep a count, please. Um, can't hear Jess. We would have liked to hear that. Ash is good, Jess is not. Well, then that's pretty much Jess's fault. I don't know. I'm just. It's cool. We like to hear that. Let me try this again here. I don't know what I need to do. We've never had audio. We've always had video problems. No, actually. No, I think it's because I have my computer muted and it's playing through my mic. Holy crap. The chat is moving away. No, you. Hold on. I'm going to mute us again really quick so we can talk while we figure this out. Everyone, pause for a momento. We will be back in 5 seconds. We're having technical difficulties. Oh, okay. Maybe that's it. We can barely hear you, Jess. You guys don't need to hear Jess. She's only the one being interviewed. Just calm down, okay? I'll just repeat her answers. You can just watch her face. No, they can't now. I unmuted us. If it's not that, it's me, and I'm gonna have to fix it. I'll probably have to take my microphone out and just talk to you in the normal one until we can resolve issues. I guess I'll just take this time right now, and I will do our little intro. Welcome everyone. This is Full Disclosure, a video series. We're gonna highlight some fanfic authors. My name is Ash, and today we have Jess, aka Abaddonwithyall, who is rocking some Professor Cass, crushing your dreams, your souls. Yeah, we're gonna get with her in a second when you guys can actually hear her. You cheat posted a new Professor Cass, they say. Can we hear Jess? Can we get a test for Jess? I mean, Jess would probably need to. Jess actually needs to speak. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Quit laughing at our pain. So they can't hear me. Okay. Okay. Hello, Michelle. I'm sorry. All right, let's start with some questions. Still can't hear, Ellie says. Son of a bitch. She's saying right now that the glass that she has. Oh, nope, can't hear you. I'm gonna mute us again. Alright, they should be better now. You guys should be able to hear both of us. I had to take my mic out. Sorry, this is already a shit show, and I apologize, but nonetheless, we could have expected. Better? Can we have any sound check, Jess?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check.
Wait, hold on. We can do our hands down. This is
the best day I can. Bad feedback. Are you shitting me? Is this for real life?
Hey, we can hear Jess.
Is it better?
Is it all great? Okay, Michelle says it's great, then it's great.
Is it good?
Da. Da can you?
Oh, Lord. Alright, let's see.
This is such a giant piece of wine.
That it really, really is. I should have probably changed the description to have your name in it, not the old one. But, alright, guys. We're gonna get into it. If you can hear, let's get a one more. Super good. It sucks. I don't get to use my really cool microphone. I guess I could still talk into it.
Pretend.
Like I. Okay. Alright, Jess.
Okay, let's do it.
Alright, let's do this. Tell them a little bit about yourself. What would you like people to call you?
My name is Jess, so call me Jess. Jessica is only when you're really mad at me. Seems to be a trend.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm from the Philadelphia area. I say use a lot, so get used to that. I have an affinity for Castiel, though I love the entire cast. So I will read, I will write, anything really. And I am currently a bottle of red wine in, so let's do it.
All right, in one glass.
No, like I'm a whole bottle down.
No, a whole bottle you've drank in one glass.
Yeah, yes, that whole bottle is in that one glass, so we're ready to go.
Do you have any other fandoms that you're in, or are you just the Supernatural?
I am in the Supernatural fandom. I am in the NCIS fandom. I was actually in that fandom first. I'm in the Harry Potter fandom. And I'm also a secret underground big Sherlock fan, but I don't tell people that because the Super Hulock fandom in general scares me. So
yeah, for sure, Z's. Yeah, they are crazy. R.I.P. Snape. What days are you most active, or what times do you think you're most active on Tumblr? Just for people if they want to follow you more.
I am really active in the morning when I wake up, which is Eastern Standard Time. Usually like around like 8 a.m. until about 10.
Right.
And then sometimes I'm on during the day. It depends on how slow work is. And then at night, I have it on my phone, so like it's a constant thing.
Right. Okay, awesome. Let's see. Is it bad? Hey, Jess, I think you need to turn your mic or turn your headphones down a bit.
Turn like my volume down a bit?
Yeah, they're having a little bit of a
feedback,
sure, I guess.
Actually, I can turn it down really low.
Yeah, you don't have to hear yourself at all.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, good. All right. You want to tell them a little bit about your writing process when you get an idea? What do you sit down and do, or do you?
So when I get an idea, like I know how I want to start it and I know how I want to finish it. So when I started, like for example, Professor Cass, like I knew how I wanted it to start, and I know how I want it to end, and it's just been like originally Professor Cass was only supposed to be 13 parts, so it's been like this crazy journey.
What are we at now?
Today was chapter 50.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and then, like, if I have an end goal, I get there. And people are always saying, oh, you pump out stuff so fast, but, like, it will take me sometimes, like, there will be days in between me posting, because, like, as soon as I get the idea, I need to sit down and write it. Like, I can't write a little blurb and come back to it. I need to just write it.
Right.
So that's how I write.
That's crazy. What is some advice you would give people that are new to writing fan fiction, or new to writing in general? How about that?
New to writing in general. Mm-hmm. So I may have taken like a cheater's way out. I didn't really accept requests right away because I feel that I write better with my own ideas. Like some people can take others' ideas and like run with them, and I can do that sometimes, but if you're starting out, I would like write what you want to write first and then do like a little, do requests as you start writing, and like you gain followers and like a cult following.
Right.
And then another thing is to submit to like Dirty Supernatural Imagines and like supernatural fantasies, because there are people that don't write that check those blogs incessantly. So like,
Right.
And tag the shit out of your work. Just tag it.
Yes, absolutely.
If you read my tags, they're ridiculous, but like I'm telling you, it's worth it.
They're ridiculous, but I do them, but they work, apparently.
I do not use outlines. Sorry, somebody asked if I use outlines. I do not. No. Sometimes I outline, but very rarely.
No. What would you say makes a fanfic stand out then? When you write something, what do you think makes yours stand out? Other than smut. What do you...
I am a big fan of cliffhangers that you don't expect.
Right.
Or that you do expect, but you're like, nah, they're not going to do that.
Yeah.
They're not going to do that. And I'm that person that does it, so I apologize. But yeah, I would say, and like, I love underlying plots. Like, smut fics are great, but if there's like a plot, like, I just love it. Like, people hook onto that, and they just love it. So that's my thing.
Well, you definitely need a story to follow along. Sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can't just be like, I'm Dean, and I want to shove you up against the wall. Like, no. It does work like that.
I mean, you can, but not on a series. You gotta. Yes. You can't. Yes. Okay. Who are some fanfic authors that you like to read?
Fanfic fanfic authors that I like to read. So I read Kimmy at I Lost My Shoe -79.
Right.
I read Tesla at Bavaria. I probably said that wrong. I'm sorry, Tess. I read so many. I read SB-Oops. I read Unadulterated Story Collector. I read Sometimes I Write. I read your guys. Right. So, yeah.
What's one of your favorite or a couple of your favorite fanfics, like actual stories? Pick a couple. Pick one or two.
So my top fanfic that I always go to is called Bad Company by SB-Oops. It was the first fanfic that really like made me feel a certain way. Oh, so good. Plus, like, I love Bad Company in general. It's a great band. And
yes, they are.
They are. Let's say another story that I like. I really like, this is like so lame because I know she's watching right now, but I have read Kimmy in the Faking It series. I have read her anger management chapter, probably like more than I'd like to admit, because like whenever I'm like, I gotta write angry smut, I'm like, I know what I'm gonna go read, and it's that. So, yeah.
I can't believe you can pick one chapter of all that. Just one of all Faking It is...
The one that she just did, which was Silent. Oh my god. I was like, this is like... I need to go to church. Something. I don't know.
You need Jesus. Is there any up-and-comer or new writer that you would like to promote or recommend reading?
So yeah, I would say my up-and-coming is my girl Meg at Sometimes I Write.
Hello, Meg.
I've known Meg for a long time now. Almost a little over 5 years now. And I got her to start writing a few months ago, and her stories are amazing.
Excellent.
She writes really great Sam, and she's currently writing a Dean story, so yeah.
Sam. Sam. All right, awesome. Well, we are going to link everyone and all these stories in the description of the finished video, and I will post a summary of it on Tumblr after we're done here.
Okay.
That's for everyone to know. What do you think... Okay, obviously, and we talked about this last week too, the professor trend is the trend, I would say, on Tumblr right now. Kind of maybe the priest trend as well. What do you think?
I don't even want to talk about that.
What do you think the new trend will be, or what do you want it to be? What do you think it'll be, and what do you want it to be?
Okay. What I want it to be, and it will never be, is Godsteel fics, because, like... I just love them so much, and I know it was like at this point 4 seasons ago, but I love it.
Oh my God,
but what do I think it's gonna be? I don't know. I mean, it's constantly changing. The professor one is a big thing, but I feel like the professor one is always like it like dies down and then it comes back up when people come up with ideas.
Right.
God, I hope it's not like. I don't know. I'll take anything. Maybe like we could have like
I'll take anything.
Like presidential candidate Dean, presidential candidate Sam for the upcoming election.
Oh, like, topical and new
and informative.
And you heard it first. Jess calling for presidential candidates.
Sam Winchester versus Dean Winchester versus Castiel would totally be on the independent ticket. My poor baby.
Oh, no, Ron Paul. Okay.
Ron Paul graduated from Duke University. Bam!
Oh, okay. See, segues. We're full of them. Today. All right, here's another little personal question before we get into talking about Professor Cass.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Don't even. You're excited. Who is your OTP? You can do any fandom, do a couple if you want, but who are your OTPs and why?
Okay, I'll give you two. You two.
Okay.
So I am a big Tiva. I can't even talk. I'm already feeling really good. Tiva shipper. Ugh, that was a lot.
That was
NCIS, Tony and Tiva. Oh, don't even get me started.
He's leaving.
And then in Supernatural, Meg Steele, I just love it a lot. So.
Yes. Awesome.
Somebody says Destiel, but I do shit Destiel, but I am very DL about it because I don't want to start any wars or fights. So thank you.
Well, now you have it on live stream, so the battle has begun.
People are gonna start sending me messages. I'm gonna be like, oh.
Oh, Ori. Hey, Ellie. Let me see. All right. So, do you want to tell us a little bit about Professor Cass, where you got the idea, or any ideas you have coming up, or anything? What do you want to talk about Professor Cass?
So I was seeing a lot of Professor fics going around. Most prominently is Mimi's at Dean's Dirty Little Secret blog. She does a Professor Dean Winchester, and it's an amazing series. And then I started reading some Professor one shots, and they were always Dean or Sam, and I was like, the fuck, where's my baby boy? So, oh my god, I cursed again. I said I wasn't gonna curse.
We have a counter. It's okay. Don't worry. Keep going.
So I was like, you know what? I feel like Cass would be a really sexy Russian professor because whatever.
Well, one, he speaks Russian.
Yeah, so I started it with the mindset of it being 13 parts, much like I think Famous Name was 12 parts and Tattoos was 14 or 15, and I was like, oh, those are decent parts.
Right.
And then the next thing you know, I'm like, wow, Professor Cass is 30 chapters deep, and I don't know. A lot of things happen that were not planned, but I worked them in, and
a lot of things, or 27 extra chapters worth of
27 no.
27 extra chapters of things that were life ruining and or adorably sweet.
The whole Kevin storyline was never supposed to go as deep as it did. Jess was never supposed to make an appearance. She was just always going to be a background character.
Jess was a life ruiner.
Jess was a life ruiner.
Literally.
She really was. And people were like, you should bring her back. I'm like, are you crazy?
You should bring her back, and then you should kill her off.
Maybe she'll show up at the wedding.
Oh my god, drunk and
what an idea.
We just gave away the ending. There it is. There's the ending of Professor Cass.
Jess comes back and Cass runs off.
They run off and live together forever. So there it is. I'm sorry, guys. It's over. Professor Cass is done. You heard it first live on Full Disclosure.
No, so yeah, I don't know. It's So, chapter 50 was posted today, right before this live stream, so I'm sorry if you haven't read it, but you'll get to it.
Maybe.
Maybe. And so we're at chapter 50, and I was planning on ending it at chapter 50, but I was like, shit, they still gotta get married.
Yeah.
So it's gonna end on chapter 54, and then chapter 55 is gonna be an epilogue.
Oh, I'm ruining people right now.
So it's gonna be, everyone dies.
Everyone
dies.
Everyone, literally.
So yeah, it's gonna be really fun. I think that obviously, if you've read the new chapter, the cliffhanger isn't a major cliffhanger, so it's not like I'm spoiling anything.
Right.
The next chapter is gonna be pure shameless, let's do it.
Unadulterated smut.
Unadulterated smut.
What's your favorite chapter? What do you think would be your favorite part of it so far?
My favorite chapter? I would be between All Is Calm, which is post Christmas when they go to that hotel room and he breaks out of his handcuffs.
Mm-hmm.
Or
the feels.
Yeah, the feels are there. I really like This Is Your Out, Take It, and I know it was really angsty. But I just like love the idea of like just a broken down cast. I know it sounds
Right.
horrible, but a broke, drunken cast, like
So you just liked the ones that you literally melted panties, and then you liked the one where you made everyone want to die.
yeah, and I really
Okay,
like
okay.
Yeah, I like Memories
Okay.
too, the new one where he has all the flashbacks of the memories.
Yeah, I
'Cause
like that one a lot.
I like giving you guys like an insight into his like psyche.
Right, because you don't get to do that with ex-readers a lot. You don't get to show them the other, their
Yeah,
their
and I
feelings.
thought it was like really like interesting, like the whole scene where he's in Target and he starts crying by the baby clothes. Like
Yeah.
that was emotional for me to write. And I know it sounds lame. You're like, okay, Jess, like you're not like I am so invested in this story, and like I could picture the scene, and like I could just picture all of that happening, and it just it hurts. And Cass doesn't really talk about his feelings. Like you don't see him really talk a lot about things with the reader. So.
Well, and I mean, even just from a writing standpoint, it's hard, I think, personally, to portray a feeling with just dialogue. You can it's just words. When you can't hear them saying it, it's just words.
My mom said, nice glass, you copycat. She's just jealous. She's hi, Mom. You're probably sitting there with your giant glass of wine, too. I know you, baby girl.
That's not a glass of wine.
It's a bottle.
That is a bottle of wine in a glass. Yeah. It is literally a glass that is the size capacity for an entire bottle. I want that to be known on live stream right now.
Yes, it is. It literally is. You know.
Literally.
My mom is so cute. I miss her so much. Okay.
Hi, Jess's mama. I've seen Snapchats of you, and I would like to say hello. Let's see. How long are we doing? Let's see. And then anything else about Professor Cass?
No. Like, I mean, so I said I would keep it going as long as Kimmy keeps faking it going. Which at this rate, I feel like Kimmy's just gonna keep going with faking it just to spite me because.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so I mean, I potentially could keep going with Cass, but I don't want to feel like I don't want to beat a dead horse, and I don't want you guys to be like, okay, Jess, like we get it.
Well, knowing a little bit, talking about it with you a little bit more in detail.
Yeah, I
would like to see it.
It's gonna be like, to me, Professor Cass is gonna be like tattoos, where like if I get inspired for like a scene that I imagine happens, I'm gonna write it.
You can do it, yeah. I mean, you can do timestamps.
We want to hear about their grandchildren.
Yeah. Wait, you don't even know if they're gonna have children.
No.
Oh, shots fired.
Yeah.
I just want to like. No, okay, I can't. It'll ruin it. All right, I have some questions that people submitted, so I want to ask you some of them. Mm-hmm. Here we go. This is the first one.
I love tattoos as well.
Salty little shit.
That's not real.
Salty little shit is a username. Yes, it is.
I know it is.
Okay. Just assuming that Cass is your favorite character from SPN due to your smutty Professor Novak fics. Besides him, who else is your favorite?
Well, I love them. I love all of them. I love Dean next, obviously. So here's the thing with Sammy. I identify with Sammy because he's such a nerd and I'm a huge nerd. So, but like I read Sam. Mm-hmm. But like secret, I don't really tell people, but like Gabriel, I have like a thing for, so I don't.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
I did not know that.
I read a lot of Gabriel fics, and I don't tell people about it because I don't. Yeah.
Well, now everyone knows.
Now everybody knows.
Now everybody knows you're gonna get like 100 Gabriel tags and fics now. So I hope you're ready to delve deep into that realm. Question for Jess from Blushing Sam Girl. Okay. Where did the phrase "there she is" come from, and will we ever hear the reader say "there he is"?
Wait, the reader does say "there he is" in oh man, what fic is it? I think it's Thinking Out Loud.
Is it one of the?
No, she does. She says it when this is like so weird because I know my mom's watching. But
here goes Mama.
Yeah, hey Mom. But when it's like a week after everything happened with the baby, and
so it's a recent one.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Yeah, she says it, like, she kind of whispers it to him. So, I mean, but yeah, so, and the phrase just came from, I don't really know. Like, I like the phrase in Russian, and I was like, oh, well, if he's a Russian professor, like, because it's just, you know.
Do you want to say it in Russian for everyone?
I don't want to say it in Russian, but it's like, I could say it in Russian if you want, but it's
say
like,
it in Russian for everyone.
It's like, so, like, the BOT is like Volt, like, Voltana, like, oh, there she is.
No.
My mom goes,
no. I need a better reaction for that. I need you to act out the scene really quick.
You need me to act out the scene?
Yeah, I need you to say it in Russian in a...
Like in a cast voice? I can't, hold on, let me say. I can't do it. I read it for Kimmy. Kimmy got it, so she gets it.
You have to.
I can't even do it. Like, I immediately go into like a deep Russian, like, Voltana. Like, no, like, that's not how it happens.
Thank you. Oh my god, that made me die. Okay, next question. Question for Jess. Okay. Hi, this is from, that last one was from Blushing Girl saying, may I ask that right? Yes. SBethel89.
Okay.
Asked, hi, do you get as emotionally invested whilst writing your parts like the readers get? Like, do you ever have to walk away whilst writing because a character is being an ass or something?
Yeah, definitely. So I get pissed off at my reader. And I don't mean to, I do that because, and I answered a question about this earlier. Actually, like, somebody submitted something to me. I think it was like Cooking Little Fairy submitted to me and was saying, like, the reader can be so whiny at times. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but like, what I love is I post the part, and let's just say the reader, like, the whole part where she left him after he said all those things when he was drunk at his grandmom's funeral. I love that because then people, like, message me and they'll be like, good for her. Other people will be like, no, like, that was fucking low. Like, his grandmom just died. So, like, I try to make the reader, like, I try to get people to kind of, like, be like, no, like, the reader's being an asshole.
Right.
But
unsympathetic reader.
We all think that from this perspective, but if we were in that scenario,
right,
let's be real.
Well, and everybody handles a scenario differently. So there's always, even if you write the reader any way you want, there's always going to be that one person like, I would never do that. You know, I would never. But then you get the people that are like, yes, that's how I'm insane too. That's exactly how I would handle every normal situation.
Yeah.
So thank you, SB the hell. All right, let's see. The next question is from 1967 Impala. Question for Jess.
Okay.
What are your plans when, God forbid, Professor Cass is completed? Do you plan on doing mostly one-shots or starting another series? That's a good question.
That is a good question. If you couldn't tell, I absolutely hate one-shots. I hate it. So my plan was to come up with a new series. And it's kind of been, and I've talked about this with a few people, and it seems like, and I don't know, you can tell me if I'm wrong. It seems like Cass is going to be my guy. Like, I don't mind writing Dean and Sam, and I will continue to write Dean and Sam one-shots. But I'm probably going to write another, like, I do have written down a Benny series that I want to write. It's going to be like a 3 to 5 parter.
Oh, God.
It's not going bigger than that. I can't.
Okay.
So, like, that's in the works. And then I need to finish Bad Moon Rising.
I knew, I was about to say, don't bring up Benny if you're not. Don't bring up anything unless you're ready to talk about Bad Moon Rising or anything that you haven't finished ever. Don't bring up any new series ideas because that's what all you'll get is hate.
Seriously. I mean, Perdition isn't finished, and that was a series from the summer. I mean, it could actually, like, that's how I wanted to finish it, but people keep saying, oh, is there more? And I'm like, well, there could be more, but I don't know.
No, don't be pressured in. You're writing a new one.
Yeah, but yeah. So hopefully I can, once Professor Cass is finished, I can start a new series for you.
I was really hoping you were going to say, I'm going to start a Gabriel series because no one's really done any Gabriel series. I mean, not that I know of.
I could do a Gabriel series.
I think you should do a Gabriel series. It's not very done.
I could do a Gabriel series. That would be so much fun. There would be so much joking and so much candy.
Yep. Next
finish
question.
The Adele series. Yeah, I gotta finish those too. Sorry. Yikes.
Okay. I'm gonna read this question out of order, because there are 2 questions. This is from Liz. This is from 0467 Impala. Okay.
My mom told me I had a wine mustache.
I couldn't tell. Good looking out, Mom. Says, have you ever met any of the cast? And if so, would you like to share a story?
What kind of question is that?
That's a good question.
I met the cast at TriCon.
Last year.
I did a photo op with Kimmy with J2. And when we went in for so this is the first one. When we went in for the op, Jensen went in for a hug, and I didn't. And I, like, ran right by him and went to Jared and was like, oh, Jared, oh, my God. And Jared was like, oh, hey. So, like, Jensen kind of just, like, looked at Kimmy, probably like I was crazy and insane. So, yeah. So I didn't get to hug Jensen. Worst day of my life.
Oh, no.
But Jared, like, pulled me tight. He wore my beanie. And afterwards, when we were, like, saying goodbye, like, I squeezed his waist. And I was like, thank you. And he was like, okay. And I was like, why did I just do that? I don't know why I did that. And then I did a Mark Sheppard photo op. He was the best. Like, I came in with my Demons book, which is a Dostoevsky novel that I love. And I was like, oh, like, apparently people say he doesn't do poses, and he will. And I was like, is it okay if I just hold this book? And he, like, saw it, and he was like, no, like, this is bloody brilliant. Like, I love Dostoevsky. Like, this is great. I'm going to hold it. And I'm like, okay. And then I did a Misha and Mark one with Michelle. That was fun. Misha pointed to my Pope shirt. Yeah.
You're missing one of the best ones.
That was with the Jared. I'm sorry. That was Jared and Misha. And then I did the Misha. When I did the Misha with the Mark, I said, that was me wrapping my scarf around him. And I said, Demo, we need to talk. And, like, his reaction in the photo was, like, literally him, like, looking at me like I was crazy. Because I was like, we need to talk. And I told him, I was like, I got to go into the city and, like, see the Pope because of my tattoo from Gishwiz. And he was like, what? And he just, like, he's like, let me see it. And I was like, it's on my shoulder. And he's like, okay. And, like, he started, like, helping me take my clothes off. And,
you heard it. You heard it right now.
Yeah. And
Misha Collins undressed.
undressed me. And he's, like, rubbing my shoulder. And Mark's like, what are you doing to this poor girl? Why are you undressing her? And Misha's like, she got to see the Pope because of me. And I was like, yeah, this is so great. Yeah, and then I went in for another photo with Michelle. We did the J2 with Bobby Singer, and Jensen went in for a hug again. I denied him, and I was posing with him, and he's like, what do you want to do? And I was like, oh, I don't know. I was like, I was just going to wrap my scarf around you because I wanted my cockle scarf. Like, that's what I wanted. And he was like, okay, and he, like, looks at me. He's like, I really like your hair. Is it okay if I put my hand in your hair? And I was like, yes. And
no.
He was like, you could put your hand on my waist if you want, but I was, like, shaking so bad that I, like, barely touched him. And he's like, how do you want me to look in the camera? And I was like, I don't know, like, you like me? But instead he, like, smoldered, which I guess works.
Yikes.
So, yeah.
Okay, add that to our yikes counter. Okay, so we're going to switch gears here a little bit, and I'm going to ask you another question. Okay?
Okay.
I want to preempt this question with, I love you.
Oh, my God. No.
Okay. How do you feel now that a lot of people never hear the words yikes or snakes again or ever the same again?
Okay, I am proud of the fact that yikes has been my doing. Thank you. I can't say that I own that. I stole that from my younger brother because he would always just be like, yikes. And I'm like, wow, what a great way to be, like, detached, but also, like, acknowledge that something is happening.
Yeah. Okay, so now you know when she says that, she's ignoring your question.
Snakes is just the worst because yous all suck. So
okay, here's another question. Hello everyone. This is that one was from Liz.
My mom just sent me a message that said yikes.
0467 Paula, that was her question.
Okay.
Thank you, Liz. I love you. Latin English fandom blog asks
Joey.
I totally
This is gonna be about snakes, isn't it?
I totally asked something about snakes, but now I won't. Jess, as a fanfic writer, I wanted to ask you, how do you manage to write 3K words in so little time? And you have more social life than I do, so it's not an excuse. Love you.
Okay. I don't know. I was always just really good at, like, pumping stuff out, which probably doesn't say much, especially because my mom's watching this, so she'll know now. She'll know. I'm very hardworking. I'm a very hard worker, and I worked all through undergrad and school and all that kind of stuff. So in order to be great in classes and still keep up the grades, and also working. I worked 2 full-time jobs in undergrad. Like I was working 80 hours a week usually, and I had 6 classes, and I was bringing home A's. So like I had to learn how to write, and I had to learn how to write well.
Right.
And so I kind of taught myself. So now when I sit down and write these fics, like it doesn't take me long. All of a sudden, like I actually have to cut back a lot because sometimes I'll go into like the 4 or 5K, and I'm like, this is too long.
Well, I guess it's easier when you're writing something you like. When you're not sitting down to write an essay for college classes, which is a nightmare, you're writing something that you enjoy writing. It's a lot easier, I would assume.
My mom said, pumping what stuff out? I can't even deal with her. She's a jerk.
Oh my god, we should have had her on.
Yeah, we could have had her on.
She's so much funnier than me.
She is super funnier than me. My mom goes, okay, we get it. You're an overachiever. We would have had matching wine glasses. It would have been great.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll have to do that maybe next time when you start your next series.
That sounds like a plan. She'd be in on it.
We'll have Jess and Mama Jess come on and just drink a bottle of wine in a glass together.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. All right, we want to go to some questions. We can start talking to people in the chat. Who's all in here? We have 33 or 32, 34 people watching, so I want to see who's all in here.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's our highest. Thank you
look,
all for
everybody's
coming.
saying that they love my mom. They're
Aww. Hashtag Jess's mom is awesome. That's what we should get trending on Tumblr.
Hashtag let's interview Jess's mom and not Jess.
Yeah. Oh my god. I'll have to do a fanfic writer's mom series. And just go through and be like, how do you feel what your daughter writes? Your daughter and or son. I don't know. We got Rachel, Teresa. Got a bunch of people there. Chat is moving extremely quick.
We are. My mom says no, she won't do it by herself. We are a duo. She's
Oh no, I would always have her on there because then it would be great to team up with your mom against you. I have to admit.
My mom, no. So like, if we did a live stream with my mom, I would say something and she would just tear me apart to you guys. And like, I don't know if I can live with that. You know, like, you guys would be like, well, your mom said that you're a huge nerd. And I'd be like, well, yeah, my mom's right, but leave me alone.
She'll have baby pictures ready. She'll have like embarrassing baby stories.
My mom said they should have a reality series, Moms of Smut Writers. Like on MTV, could you imagine? They're just like, my daughter wrote about sex again. Of course, it was the boring missionary position. You have to get creative.
Oh my god. Oh
somebody just said, Alyssa says, I got 2 of my friends into Professor Cass.
Oh wow.
They in for a journey.
I can start something. Jeez, y'all are blowing the chat up right now. Like, I don't even know what's going on. All right, Ellie, I need questions. Did I miss any questions? Let me see. I'm going to pull up and see if I got some new questions from Ellie.
Yeah, you do you, though.
Actually, let's do some rapid fire questions really quick. Do a little bit more of a get to know from Jess before we start, or before we continue.
Yeah, let's do rapid
talking.
fire. And my mom would totally call me out if I lie about something, too.
Here we go. Here we go. Well, it's really more of preferences. I just have to find my piece of paper.
Oh, your daughter shouldn't be embarrassed by your writing. It's cool as shit. You do you, dude. I just said dude. I'm sorry.
She did say dude. At least she didn't, like, I mean, she didn't call you use or something.
You know what? Okay. Miss Trumpet Chick 1. I play trumpet as well.
Oh.
Random fact about Jess.
Random fact. Let's see. I tend to flail and... Aw. I can't read, man. It's... Okay.
Hello.
I have the rapid fire.
Can you
Ready?
hear me? Somebody just said hello. I'm in California dreaming about who. Now they're gonna get me singing. Sorry, Ash, I can't hear you.
I wasn't talking. I was going to let you sing as long as you were going to go.
Hello. How are you? Hello from the other side. My neighbor's gonna be like, what is going on?
Thank you so much for that. Whew. At least it's not me just singing this time. Okay. Here we go. Are you ready? I'm going to ask you blank or blank questions.
My mom said stop singing. Okay, but go ahead.
You have 1 minute to answer as many as you can. Just think the first thing that comes to your head. I got to pull up my clock here so I can have my timer. You have 1 minute. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right. Comedy or mystery?
Comedy.
Boots or sandals?
Boots.
Silver or gold?
Silver.
Jazz or classical?
Jazz.
Dancing or singing?
Singing.
Checkers or chess?
Checkers.
Board games or video games?
Board games.
Wine or beer?
Wine.
Freckles or dimples?
Dimples.
Baseball or basketball?
Baseball.
Crossword or Sudoku?
Crossword.
Facial hair or clean shaven?
Facial hair.
Crushed ice or cubed ice?
Cubed ice.
Ski or snowing? Or snowboarding?
Snowboarding.
Bracelet or necklace?
Bracelet.
Fruit or vegetable?
Vegetable.
Sausage or bacon?
Bacon.
Dark chocolate or white chocolate?
Dark chocolate.
Tattoos or piercings?
Both. Tattoos.
Antique or brand new?
Antique.
Misha Collins or Mark Harmon?
Oh! That's so rude!
That's all. That's it. You have to pick one, though.
Mark Harmon.
Oh!
Oh, somebody. Oh, that hurts. Oh, shit. I feel like you did that on purpose.
I did. Last week I did Dean or Sam.
Oh, you're so rude. Somebody in my chat said you sound like you grew up in or around Havertown. I grew up in Prospect Park. So yes, I'm from that area.
Gotcha.
Havertown.
That's convenient. That's really weird that you know that. Like that someone can literally listen to you and be like, I know exactly geographically.
We have a very distinct, like the Delco area has a very distinct sound. So yes. Go ahead, push all stuff. Continue. Bam.
All right.
Somebody said no. I'm assuming that's the no to me saying Mark Harmon. I'm sorry.
I'm assuming too. I don't know. They're behind a little bit, but
I feel like it'd be easier for like Mark Harmon's wife to die so I can take her spot than Misha's. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. That sounded horrible.
Why?
I love Pam Dollar.
Why?
I hope she has a long life.
A long, happy, healthy life with Mark. I'm sorry to Mark Harmon's wife. Oh my god. Jess, I introduced my friend to your fic and used Ron Weasley's quote, "You're going to suffer, but you're going to be happy about it."
That is what happened.
That is pretty accurate, yes.
That's a really good quote. My mom says, because you're loyal to your first crush. I mean,
Aww.
I wrote to Mark Harmon when I was studying abroad in London, and I wrote to him because I would watch NCIS with my parents, and we would Skype every week.
Aww.
And I wrote to him, and he wrote me back and sent me a signed photograph. So I have a letter from him, and I mean, I'm sure it's very generic, but it was very much like, oh, thanks for sending this from London. I'm glad you have time with, to spend with your parents. And I'm like,
So Jess showed me a picture yesterday, or a couple days ago, where she was doing for Gish Wishes. She was doing what she would have to pack to take with her to Mars. It was one of the options of the thing you could do for Gish Wishes. And she had, and I shit you not, she had a signed Mark Harmon picture in a frame, along with like panda slippers and all that. But she felt it was necessary. She needed her signed Mark Harmon picture on Mars. Guys, Mars. So.
I'm going to be really, really crude right now, but you need something to get off when you're by yourself on Mars, right?
Your mother is watching, Jessica. Your mother. Oh my god. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize to her. She knows I'm a piece of shit.
I'm so sorry.
My mom said, I can't even do this. This is great. I wish we could do this like every week. Like I would definitely crank out a new series every week just so we could do this.
We will. We can. I will do just a segment with Jess every week if everyone keeps coming back and literally.
Somebody said yikes.
Yikes. We got a yikes chain going. Can we keep the yikes chain?
My mom goes, we all have our fantasy. Thanks, Mom.
Ask your mom who her celebrity crush is.
Mom, who's your celebrity crush? Well, no, you know who my mom loves? Ellie would appreciate this. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
That's Ellie's husband in Dreamland.
Yeah, that's like my mom's, like, she loves him.
Hey, can we do a quick little, I'm going to do a quick little shout out to Ellie. Her name's Pata Ackles on Tumblr. She has been helping me do the live stream stuff, and she has been awesome help. She's also doing a Hot for Teacher series. She's awesome, amazing. You need to follow her and read everything she's written, even if she thinks she's not good at it, because she tries to say that she's not, but she's awesome.
She's fantastic.
So, give Ellie a round of applause. I love you. She is actually next week going to be doing a little mini series that we're going to start doing an up and coming author. Not doing. Okay. She's going to interview an up and coming author. So please follow at badackles.tumblr.com and get her up there so she can be awesome even more. So
my mom wants to add Vin Diesel and Johnny Depp to her list of dream guys.
Ooh, Vin Diesel and Johnny Depp.
So cliche. She only likes Vin Diesel because the Chronicles of Riddick. Like, let's be real.
Which is awesome.
Definitely.
Like,
oh wait, she's typing to me. She's probably calling me out.
Let's see. Call her out.
Let's watch. Wait, I don't know what she's saying. But yeah, okay. Are there any other questions? What are we doing?
Yeah, I have Ellie sent me something and I can't find it. So please pardon my.
Everyone says you have good choices, Mom.
Yeah, very good choices. Tell her she can get in the chat and say hi. You can.
Yeah, you can get in the chat.
Mama Jess can get in there.
Can you see the running chat on there?
Ellie, I do not have the Google Doc, just for FYI.
You might not.
I can't believe you told him. I didn't say you had a sex dream about him. I just said you had a dream. Okay, in Ellie's dream, I'll just call her out so that she can be clarified. She had a husband dream. Like, she was just domestic life with Dwayne The Rock Johnson. That's it.
That's a start.
That's it. Nothing else. Just a husband dream. Which, oh, and just FYI, Jess, I just discovered this yesterday or today.
Yeah.
Kevin and Ellie are my new OTP. Or Ostrich and Ellie are my OTP.
Like Osric and Ellie. Okay,
yes.
Yeah.
Ozzy and Ellie are my new OTP. So
okay.
That's mine.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Yes, they're adorable.
Okay,
Let's
yeah.
see. Ellie,
you're fine. I had a dream one time where I actually told Kimmy about this the other day. I had a dream where I was like hanging out with Jared and Jensen, which is so weird. But like other stuff was happening. They were just in the dream. And like at one point I was like sitting with Jensen and he was like asking me something and I'm like, this is so weird, but my friend Kimmy wants to sing karaoke with you. She wants to sing Your Love by, what is it, the outfield, the Josie's on a vacation far away. That one?
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, let's do it. And she came from Kentucky to where I was, which is like so bizarre to me because like that's so far.
Yeah, that's weird.
And I didn't think of it in the dream. Like I just thought it was normal that she showed up. And they sang karaoke.
Osley. They sang karaoke. That's it.
Yeah, that was the dream.
I
had like tons of dreams where like characters from TV shows are just in them, and I'm just like, yeah, this is normal.
It's just normal life for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're already that big and that celebrity status that hanging out with Jensen and Jared is just like a normal day. For you.
Yeah, like, and I feel like it would be a normal day, like, if I really got to hang out with them, I'd be like, hey, chill, like, you guys are married and happy, like, I ain't trying to get in on that, but, like, if you are trying to bring somebody in on that, like, I'm about it.
Again, Jessica, your mother.
Jessica Lynn.
Your mother is watching.
Mom.
I will mom you for her because I know she's going to.
If my mom got a call right now from The Rock or Vin Diesel or Johnny Depp, she'd be like, bye, Dan, I'm out. That's my dad.
If I ever meet any of them, I'm going to have them call your mom. So, I'm going to just keep that logged away for one day.
That would be such a great, like, that's, like, probably on my bucket list, is to, like, somehow meet The Rock and be like, can you do me a favor and FaceTime my mom?
Maybe that'll be, like, on our Gish Wish team. That'll be, like, a thing. That'll be cool.
My mom's typing. That always makes me nervous.
Yeah, that's what I told Ellie today. I said when she types, it makes me nervous because I'll be Skyping her and she's like typing things. Well, because you guys tag me in ridiculous things. Let's be real.
Somebody just said, "Oh, now we have your middle name for when you do something off home, Professor Cass." Oh well,
you posted
shit.
that before.
My mom says, "Please, dead. I'd be dead." Like if you just want to talk about a fangirl, my mom's up there.
Your mom is a Johnny Depp Vin Diesel
Okay.
/ Rock fangirl. We need to make her a fandom.
We could make her a fandom. We could just be like the Patty Doc fandom. She'd rock it.
Mama Doc fandom. I'm dying. Oh my god, I'm dying. I'm trying to find it and I can't find it, Ellie, I swear.
Okay.
We have a questions for Jess thing and I can't. Oh wait. Unless they're on the bottom of this, but I don't think they are. Ellie, I don't see them. She's being mean. She's like texting me like, I sent you the questions. Anyway, who it's on both accounts. I don't have it. She's yelling at me. Is there
You know what, Michelle? You're right. My mom doesn't have a fandom, but like my brothers have like this weird cult following on Tumblr. So
yeah, they really do. What she's talking about is her brother did when she hit a follower goal. I think it was. What'd you hit, Jess?
I hit like 3K, I think.
And her brother did a takeover. And which one was it? Which brother was it?
Danny, my older brother.
Do you know if any of your brothers are watching right now?
They are not. Thank
Okay.
God.
Okay. Well, I'll do a just in case. Like they were literally killing me, or he was killing me. I was dying. He
is like the worst.
He wrote 3-lined fanfics, and all of which had Dean saying, "Yeah, sure." Like, I have to find them, and I'll post a link to it one day.
Your brother talks shit about my Patriot. He's evil. You know what, Liz? Panther Nation.
Oh God.
What? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not a big football fan. I just hate the Eagles.
What is this link to? Amanda Inman says, Jess, how much of a bad girl was the reader?
Well, that part ended, and I don't think I really gave you guys like much. I told you that he wrapped her wrists in cold metal. He just like handcuffed her back against the door. So like, I don't know. You tell me, how much trouble is she in?
Oh. Let's see.
I mean, she kissed a stripper. It's like a big deal. Not really a big deal, but you know.
Oh my god, I love that your mom is in here right now. We need to make it a part when I ask people to be on. If their mom can't be in the chat, then they can't be on, because it literally makes me so happy. Next question is, will you be attending any cons this year? I'm going to answer this for her. No, I'm not. Go ahead. I'm rude. Go ahead.
I will be attending ChiCon.
Yes, she will be, which is September 9th through the 11th.
Yep. I'll be in Chicago.
Rand Jordan, what do you think of the idea that those of us who started... What do you think about the idea of those of us who started using There She Is?
Go for it. I mean, it's not like I trademarked it.
She wants to.
Yeah, you just caught me. Yikes.
Oh, no.
No.
No. I think
What?
she was asking... I think they were asking about people who write it. What do you think about people who write cast using There She Is?
Oh, you go for it. I mean, I like it. I think I would read it if Dean said it. Like, I just think it's like this great, like, I don't know.
It's a sexual line.
It is, and I like that because, I don't know. It's whatever.
Because she's sexual.
Yeah.
Mama Doc.
Allie pointed that line out, though. I will give her that.
Oh.
She was like, you know, he
Shout
says
out.
that a lot, and I'm like, I didn't even notice, and then it became like a big thing. So.
Shannon SF asks again, or has another question. Not even a really question. This is a statement. Have the reader take cast to Disneyland.
Okay.
No, because then they're gonna defile Disneyland, guys. That's a kid's place. Come on.
So, do you want to hear a Disney World story that I can tell you? I don't know if my mom knows this, but it's okay. I'm older now.
Yes.
I went to Disney World my senior year over spring break, like Memorial Day time, with my best friend Danielle. And we had like those passes that you get to go in at like the times where only the people that have the passes get to go. And we were playing a drinking game with her brother and his fiance at the time. And we got really drunk. And we decided to go to Magic Kingdom at midnight because it was open from midnight to 3 a.m.
Oh my
And I may or may not have gotten kicked off the Pirates of the Caribbean ride because I was trying to jump from my ship to another ship. And we were the only ones on the ride. And, like, probably in the park, really, because it was, like, dead. And the guy comes over the speaker and goes, ma'am. And I was like, what? Like, looking around. Like, God? Like, please stay in your ship. Get down. Sit down in your ship. And my friend Danielle's, like, pulling me back. Her brother's like, jump. And I was like, I can't do it. So, yeah, that was me.
I just imagine you looking like, Castiel?
God? Cass? So, yeah, that is, like, one of my favorite memories because we had so much fun that trip. But, yeah.
That is so funny.
I was a piece of shit.
Oh, my God.
In the best way.
Shannon FS says she worked at Pirates in Disneyland, and what you did is so dangerous.
I know that, Shannon SF, and I'm sorry. If I could repent, I would. I have.
I bet there were snakes under that lake. That's why you wanted to jump.
Yeah, okay, you know what? Yeah. You know what, Joey, we're done. Did I freeze?
Oh, my God.
It looks like I froze a little bit.
Oh, my God, that is so awesome. Thank you for that. That was my favorite.
Oh, that's so awesome.
That was my favorite. Any last questions? We're going to start wrapping it up. We got 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes.
I really wanted Jess to post a super angsty, really just life-ruining part today.
I couldn't.
I know. So that you guys could come in all damaged and weepy, and no one would be happy. And that's just how I am. But she has to go down this fluffy path now. It's like...
Is it fluffy?
No. I mean, it was... I mean, now it isn't. It was for a minute.
You know I'm not really good with fluff. It doesn't stick around.
No, I think I can quote you saying, this part makes me want to throw up.
Yes.
Like, one time she was writing and she said, literally this happy line. She read this really sweet line and I was like, oh, that's really nice. She said, it literally made me want to throw up.
There's no lie.
Oh, God.
I don't know what to ask. Writers series you like?
We already did this. She wasn't here for that.
Yeah, I don't know. I like anything. I don't know. You know what? I actually just read Kitten of Doomage's Years in the Making, and I will never admit this, and she can photograph this as proof. But, like, I sent her messages begging her to be nice. I was like, please don't destroy me.
Oh, my God. Abaddonwithyall's mom is in the chat right now. Please say hello to Mama Doc in the chat, please.
I can't even deal.
Please say hello.
I can't even deal with this. She isn't usually a feels kind of chick.
No, apparently not.
I can't even. I
love this right now. This is my favorite thing.
She is so freaking cute. You know, she's like finally on the chat. You know, she totally made a Gmail account so she
can. Look at the chat. Okay, they like your mom so much more than they like us.
I like my mom more than I like me, so like it makes sense.
Well, that's cute. That's nice though.
I love my mom. She's my best friend.
Hi, Mama. Aw. Okay, just assume she says hello to all of you. Poor lady cannot answer every single one of you.
Oh, and she'll want to. She'll be like, "This is good. It's so great."
Aw.
She said, "Yikes."
Okay, we have our first official Jess's mom yikes in real life.
Your mom doesn't post angst to break our hearts. She could though, man.
She would. I bet.
My mom like helped me with a lot of the plot line to some of the earlier cast fics because when we were driving down, I'd be like, "What should I do for this?" And she'd be like, "You should do this." And I'm like, "Yeah, Mom."
She said, "Hey, Ash, I know a way to make everyone in the chat damaged. You could just bring up Twist and Shout."
Oh,
no,
God.
I don't want everyone to leave and like go cry themselves in the corner shaking. I just want everyone to be a little riled up.
Oh, that
yikes!
Story.
Yikes!
That story was something. That story was something, though.
That was something, though.
I guess like I could ask you a question. Can I ask them a question? Is that possible?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Ask away.
How do you think? Or Ray Donovan? Don't bring up Ray Donovan, Ellie. I sent you that Snapchat in confidence.
I was gonna bring it up, but I didn't want to. I love you. Oh my god, that's my boo.
I sent my mom the Snapchat of me crying. I was like, Mom, this better not fucking.
I told her, I said I had to check and make sure it wasn't Ellie.
My mom just said, used? Okay, Mom, I can't help it that I talk like that. That's your fault for raising me in that area of the world. And the fact that I'm like a bottle and a half deep in wine.
Okay, ask your question.
Oh, okay. How do you guys think Professor Cass will end?
So say the opposite of what you mean. Because Jessica likes.
Would Cass and the reader ever get matching tattoos? Oh my god! What a really good question.
She's stealing that. My answer is snakes.
You know, the reader and Jean got matching tattoos in the study in tattoos, and it was like my favorite thing in the entire world. So I refuse to answer because she could destroy us.
I think anytime you want to just ask you a question and you want something to happen, you legitimately need to tell her the opposite. And then you need to tell everyone to not say anything about it because she gets a bunch of messages about it and she's like, I don't want to do that. And then she will write the opposite. So,
yeah. I mean, you're not wrong here. You're not
choose wisely what you send her.
Blue-eyed babies and orgasms. Like that.
Michelle. Blue-eyed babies.
Babies that are horrid little shits and wreck the house.
Yes! Babies that don't have blue eyes, so Cass is super jealous and doesn't understand why. Then kill Cass.
Okay, then kill Cass. I almost did, so...
Almost.
I
have never... Okay.
Go ahead, admit it. Let's go. Let's do it.
This is a little Ash time.
This is a little honesty time with the host of the show, who's doing an amazing job.
Oh my god! Stop it.
You're
okay.
Amazing.
I never get super outwardly emotional at fanfiction, and Jessica posted, and I'm gonna call you Jessica because I'm angry about it still.
Okay.
The teaser 2 days ago, was it Wednesday?
Yes.
She posted that teaser halfway during the day of when Cass forgot about, oh, that's a spoiler, I guess, when Cass was forgetting about the reader. And I read it and instantly had to stand up and send her a very explicit Snapchat because I was so angry. So Professor Cass has me all kinds of messed up. I have to admit. It did and now I'm, again, back into it. But I was all kinds of messed up. All kinds of messed up.
Sorry.
You evil woman.
And you know what the best part about this is? Like, I made the crash happen. And,
Oh, wait, you're breaking up. Hold on 1 second, Jess. I don't know why I can't hear you all of a sudden. Did you mute yourself?
Yeah, I did. I hate my life. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yep. I'm sitting here like, what did I do? I didn't touch anything.
I'm gonna move my cursor. I'm gonna move my cursor away from the laptop. So I had messaged my friend Abby, who I work with, who's like one of my best friends. I love her. She might still be watching. I'm sorry if you are, Abby. She sent me a Snapchat that I was a shit show. So I guess she is.
Sure.
I messaged her and I was like, so like what's the accident? Like, you know, there's like this dead body on the ground and there's somebody being put in an ambulance and like, what should I do? And she's like, well, if you really want to mess with them, you should just have Cass still at home sleeping. And I'm like, should I though? Should I? And she's like, yeah, it'll show a development of his trust for her. And I'm like, no, we're not doing that. And then it was a matter of who's the dead body. And I was like, and I will say this out loud, and I have answered a few asks about it. The dead body was going to be the reader's brother, but the reader's brothers are based on my brothers. And I had a hard time killing my brother. Like, I actually got really emotional about it, and because I had started to write it, and I thought that it wouldn't be good for the story because it would have taken away from the Cass reader relationship. Because me as a person, I would have been more upset that my brother was dead than that Cass didn't remember me. I'd be like, I don't care, we're done. Bye. So
I don't know whether to be like sad that the love of your life doesn't remember you, or that you would not care because your brother is dead. I can't decide which path is more sad for me.
Yeah, no, and like that's why I stayed away from it, because like it would have been too difficult, I think, for you guys, because it was difficult for me.
Your mom says, "Phew, phew."
Yeah, phew. My mom, I was gonna kill AJ. I was gonna kill the character AJ's based off of. Which right now, if they, that depends on, So I didn't kill him. I like I said, I had written up like that whole scene, and it was just so tragic, and it was really hard because like when I write the reader, I kind of write her in my perspective. Like I kind of write her as me.
Right.
And I was like, like I would be so, and like it's not written, but I think I made it like canon when Cass comes to meet Drew, like comes to meet the family for the first time, and Drew's like, she never shuts up about you. So like I wanted to make that apparent that like the reader and Drew are very close, and though she's away at college, they're still really close.
Right.
So my mom says, "What, my baby?" She's so cute. Mm-hmm. So if Drew would have died, it would have been very crushing for the reader, and I don't think we would have been able to move past that. And I didn't want it to end like that because I have an ending for Professor Cass, so we need to get to that ending.
She has a
the reader is just
Let's see. Here's a new question.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it to it. Is it from my mom?
Friends? I don't know what that means, Ellie.
Oh, like who are my friends?
Well, it said friends, like...
Do they want to be my friend?
No, it says friends, like the show Friends, like F dot, R dot, I dot. I don't know what that means, Ellie. You're going to have to...
Funny told you.
Okay, I'll skip the next...
I've never seen that show, so I'm sorry.
What?
I've never seen an episode of Friends.
I'll just skip to the next one while we're doing it. Shannon SF, would you consider writing any spin-off series about the reader's brothers?
If you want. I actually have gotten messages from people that are like, I hope Drew has a happy ending, or I hope Danny finds the love of his life, and I'm like,
oh my gosh.
No! No, they're the worst. Who cares?
They're the worst! Okay.
The worst!
Would Cass and the reader ever get matching tattoos? You already talked about that. That's from Teresa.
Be my friend, Jess, Miss Trumpet Chick. Yeah, just talk to me. I answered an ask earlier, and I probably came across as like super conceited. Someone was like, "Oh, you seem to have so many friends on Tumblr and everything," and I'm like, "Listen. I talk to so many people at the same time. It's so hard, and I'm like the worst person to like want to be friends with. But yeah, I'll be your friend.
I'm kind of your friend, and it's not that bad. It's not that great.
I told you to not use that word. I'm kind of her friend.
It's not all it is.
I mean, if you saw, and I know Ori saw it, I posted a chat I had with my best friend Candace about jellyfish today. So, like, do you want to be on the receiving end of those types of messages? No, you don't.
No.
I'm just really interested if jellyfish feel things.
Let's see.
Like if they have feelings.
Love me some Ash. I love you too, Mama Doc.
Aww.
I feel you.
Don't talk to her on Snapchat. She'll never answer. Okay.
No.
First off, Argentina, shut your mouth. Yeah, don't cry for me, Argentina.
No, she will answer you, but they will not be about what you snapped her. They will be about her singing Adele. I don't know. She was singing, I think, Linkin Park or Fall Out Boy for like. I literally had like 3 minutes of her singing different songs. What else? About her rolling her eyes in her meetings.
Oh my god, yeah. It's the worst.
So much Adele.
So much Adele. I can't help it.
Adele. And then you randomly get one. Well, the first time I got one.
The musical. Memory alone in the moonlight.
Oh god.
I was really nervous when I was answering those asks. I was like, are people gonna know that those are the lyrics to a song, or are they gonna think that I've lost my mind?
Well, you have, but I think they got it.
My mom says Pink Floyd. This is true.
Yes, that's what she needs to sing me, some Pink Floyd.
I can sing you some Pink Floyd anytime you want, baby girl. Pink Floyd is my favorite band.
Me too.
More about. Oh my god, Ash! Did
I
we
have
just
a Pink
become best
Floyd...
friends? Yup.
Okay, I have a Pink Floyd poster on my wall. I'm not going to take you in there, but I'll show
I do
you
too.
one day.
At home on my back of my door.
I have the back calendar. Do you know what I'm talking about? Where
I know what you're talking about.
I got all the asses on my wall. Let's see. And the West. You had a mind to begin with. No, she didn't.
Yeah. All right, Sammy. We get it. You know what I love about this for real though? Like, can we be real up right now? Real up. Real talk with Jess Doherty.
Yes. Real talk.
I love that yous are just like hanging around and talking. Like, this is great. Yous are great.
I knew when I questioned why you're answering ass with Barbara Streisand lyric.
Do I want to know the counter?
Yes.
Yeah. So Ellie's keeping
Counter
the counter.
check.
How many times I've said yikes, use, and if I've cursed.
Did you keep the use counter? Because I don't know if she did. Let's see. Yikes. That's add one for Jess's mom. That counts.
My mom is. I miss her so much. I'm going to see her next weekend.
Aww.
So excited. I'm more excited to see her than I am to go to this bachelorette party. That sounds horrible.
Yous are great too. You too.
Yeah, Liz.
Yeah. Real grown. Real tall. Taking shots for yikes.
Yeah, yous could probably have like a drinking game. Like, how many times Jess says use yikes or curses?
They would be messed up right now. Like, no one would be able to chat.
Yeah, they'd all be like, blah, 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 and I'd be like, yeah.
Yikes. What's the count? Let's see. Oh,
Kimmy, I love you.
Hi, Kimmy. I don't know you yet. I have not spoken to Kimmy.
That's the Jensen to my Misha. Like, I love her so much. She's the best.
We have a real life cockles in here, y'all.
Hands down, one of like easily one of my quickest like best friends. I love her. I talk to her every day. Memories on the load in the moonlight.
I'm trying to think. You're gonna die if you take a shot every time she says yikes.
Is Ellie gonna give us the counter, or is she just like...
She sent it to me right now. Let's see. Here we go. This is probably not updated because it's a text. But here we go. Yikes counter. She counted it for all of us. Okay. Jess has 9. I have 5. Mama Doc has 3. That's our yikes. Use counter. Jess has 7. Mama has 1. And I have 2.
You're probably making fun of me.
And then cursing, Jess has said 7 curse words.
Oh, shit.
We're done. I can't do it. I can't. It's too much.
Mom, I just want to let you know, since you're still watching, I am drinking a Malbec. You would be intrigued.
Oh.
This is more for my mom. You guys can enjoy too. It's called Tall Dark Stranger.
Oh my God.
It's from Argentina! Joey! Getting it! And it's a 2014 limited production. It's very good. It's very delicious.
I kind of want to slap myself in the face for having 5 yikes. Because I seriously made it a special...
It's delicious, Miss Trumpet Chick 1. Yeah, I told Ellie, like, I was like, this bottle, it was filled, obviously. It reminded me of Crowley, even though he's not tall. But I was like, Tall Dark Stranger? Okay. But it could also be Demon Blood Sam.
You know I'm in a Jared crisis right now, and you're bringing this up. Like, you know I'm in a Jared... I specifically told you I was in a Jared crisis, and you're going to bring up Soulless Sam.
I'm just going to point out that if you watch the video that Mark Sheppard posted of them acting out the scene in hell, don't listen to Jared's horrible British accent. Just look down at his pants.
No, because then you can't listen. Then it's not funny. It's dirty.
There's Argentina. There she is. Oh, man. I can't even say it without being like...
I have officially joined the Sam girl. I have to admit it. I don't know if I even told you that yet, just officially.
Are you fish? So, what are you declaring? Like, let's I'm throwing this back at you.
Okay.
What are you declaring yourself as, like, officially? Like, what are you?
I'm first and foremost a John girl. Let's be real.
That's so interesting to me. But go ahead, continue.
And then, I mean, not first and foremost. I mean, but if I had to choose, I'm a Sam girl now. It's been a 5-day crisis. I can't do it. I can't join the Sam girl dark side. I have.
I think I feel bad for Sam girls. Almost as much as I feel bad for us cast girls.
Right.
Dean Smut gets all the love.
I know. New question. Let's see. I got a new question. Let's see. I gotta find it again, though. What do you guys think of the promo? I haven't got to watch it yet because I was trying to not be 300
Can we, like, not talk about
late.
the promo? Because
I need to watch it. Don't you dare tell me what happens.
I won't tell you what happens, but, like, my poor baby Cass, man. They always hurt him.
That tells me what happens, Jessica! You muted yourself again, you retard baby.
My mom says, well, he is the hottest. She's talking about Dean. Like, my mom is the Dean girl, but she's secretly also a Cass girl. She just don't want to admit it.
My mom is a Dean girl.
I have read Lucifer Fics, but I don't mind them. Yeah, I've read them.
Let's see. What do you think Cass will make a deal with Lucy? Jessica. I'm sorry. I shouldn't. Unmute yourself, Jessica.
Do I think Cass will make a deal with Lucy? I don't even want to think about it. Can we not talk about that?
He is. I mean, realistically, how lucky are we? Bye, Rachel. How lucky are we that we have a cast that you really can't choose from?
Kimmy says Jess and I are both actually TFW girls. This is true.
It really is. I think that's... You can't like... I mean, you can, but you can't like the show genuinely and not like all of them in some aspect.
Yeah, definitely. There are times where I get super like weird. Like there will be times where like all I can read is Cass, or like all I can read is Dean, or all I can read is Sam.
Jess, do you read fics on request? Someone asked.
Yeah, no. If you tag me in them, I will read them eventually. If I like it, that means I've read it.
Let's see. What the frick is written on Cass's chest, and am I the only idiot who doesn't know?
It looked like a sigil.
The sigils, yeah. We'll have a scene together. I'm actually excited about that too, but then I'm kind of worried about that. All I'm going to hear about is Destiel shit for the next 3 weeks. So, do you do critiques?
If you want me to, I can critique yourself.
The proud Dean girl.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely. If you want me to, I'll do whatever you want me to do. I try to, anyway.
I will do whatever you want me to. We need to choose better wording. If you keep muting yourself, I'm gonna go there and punch you. How are you muting yourself so easily?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
What are you doing with like...
I just keep hitting like the microphone.
You realize that all we can see is your forehead and your eyes? Okay.
I'm sorry, I'll leave that. I'm like reading. I'm like, what's again? What's that? Somebody
bye,
said,
Mama Dog.
Yeah. Oh, bye, Mom. Love you. She's so cute.
We have literally 5 minutes left. We're gonna let Jess get back to her regularly scheduled programming.
My regularly scheduled Friday night.
Of probably being drunk on Skype with someone.
This is normal.
I'm worried about Dean. Why does he have crazy shit to save Sam? And the cage is never a good thing. The cage is never a good thing for any human, in my
Can
aspect.
we just like... So I live chat the show with one of my friends, Lar.
Mm-hmm.
And, which her username used to be Fangirl Fatale, but I don't know if it still is. Because she has like a... You know, she works and stuff like that, which is... whatever. Anyway, so I live chat the show with her, and like all we do at the end of the show is like, we're fine, everything's fine,
Nothing's bad.
No, we're fine. Sam is fine. Dean is. We have like a mantra. We're like, Dean is fine, Sam is fine, Cass is fine. It's all fine. We're all fine.
I'm going to BRB. 1 second. I have a crying child. Dream dropped the ball in mid-season finale. I don't think Dean dropped the ball. I think Sam dropped the ball, but jumping the gun. Like, he needs to develop a little bit of chill.
Was I the only one that was like, oh my god, if he says yes to Lucifer, I will be hella happy?
I think that's a very unpopular opinion, yes.
Okay, well, that's how I feel.
I think that's a very uncommon opinion to base that upon. Hold on 1 second.
But, alright, well, we're going to wrap this up soon, so
Yep.
if you have anything else you want to see me...
Oh, new question from Ori. One last. Let's see.
Alright.
How do you feel about actors, fics, AUs, or otherwise?
So I know that actor fics exists, and I've read a few that I like. It still kind of freaks me out a little bit. I know it sounds weird. But like at least like in like, so my whole thing with like that is like with fanfics is like, especially AUs. I love AUs because basically like I'm writing my own story, but I'm just giving you a character that you already know what they look like.
Right.
So that's what an AU is essentially. So you don't have to do too much imagining. Everything else I'm creating.
Right.
So.
Awesome.
But yeah. But actor-fics, sometimes actor-fics are really good and very well written, and I'm like, oh yeah, I can understand this, I can get behind it. And other times I'm like, no. But yeah, no, I've read quite a few really good Jensen ones. You know, I like them as long as like it's not like, as long as they're not hating on the fact that they're like married or whatever. I don't know if that makes any sense.
It does. I think we're on our post. Let's see. Adam is dead. Did you see it? Actor playing on actor figure.
Adam is not dead.
Adam is dead. I think. But we're not going to get into that because that'll just cause an entire argument. Let's see. Thank you, Ori. And by the way, Ori, I hope you're feeling better.
Oh, Ori, I love you.
I hope.
I reblogged your pic. I mean, your pic. Your oh my god, Jess, can you talk?
No.
Your post. I hope everything gets better. I hope everything works out for you. I love you.
He burned. That's what I thought too. So, but we're not gonna talk about it because then people get angry. Make sure. Okay, really quick. Let's do a little ending promo. Obviously, read Professor Cass.
Yes.
At Abaddonwithyall.tumblr.com. SP and Ashley, and full disclosure, ash.tumblr.com.
Yes.
Follow everybody. I'll be posting a link to all the stuff we talked about today in a little summary post later this evening. Follow us next, or come back next week, Friday, I think 8 Eastern Standard. I haven't said it yet, but probably be around there again. Thank you so much, Jess. It was fun as always. It's
always a pleasure to talk with you, Ash.
We will be out of here and on Tumblr. Send us some messages, send us some asks, and we will keep it going tonight, guys. You have a good night. Bye.
Love you guys. Bye.